we now have call recordings, and your success managers can download those and email them to you. My question is, how are you going to use them? Like, what's there? There's probably some obvious answers, but I have a feeling that there's also going to be some good ideas come out of this. Justin, go with you first.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to listen to them and we just share them. So, I mean, on other calls we've had recorded, I mean, I think there's just power in having someone hear themselves, ask them, hey, what did, and we usually start with, what did you think of this? As you hear that self-realization of it, I think is huge. And then, yeah, I mean, try to walk them through and coach it up from there. Because there's nothing more telling than what did you actually do? I mean, you're getting past the theory into here we are actually playing the game. This is the game. And so it's just like watching film in sports. I mean, you're watching what you actually did. So yeah, we'll ask them to self-evaluate, and then we'll try to help coach them through it.
Yeah, I love this. Actually, you guys, you should use this as a fun activity. We used to host our team meetings, and we've changed a lot of things in our world, but we're going to go back to this, which I'm really excited. It used to be a lot of fun. So our team meetings, we would have a really fun exercise opening up the team meeting with gratitude. Just everyone would break into teams. Because of the size of our team, we have to figure out ways to make sure that we can impact and touch our agents. So what we would do is we would divide our agents into teams. We'd have a team captain at every table, and they would just go through a 5-minute exercise of gratitude. So this way everybody, and then they would say who had the best win, and kind of like something that was, whether it was personal or breakthrough in business, right? The team captain would share it. So we'd really break the ice with momentum. And then we go into the uncomfortable, which is what Justin said. So we would have random calls that we would pick. The person who was going to be picked, they had no idea, but we have this spirit of accountability and personal responsibility on our team and say, hey, listen, we have a judgment-free zone here. We're going to play some calls. The person who's going to be played, they don't know. So we're going to pick 3 calls. It could be you. It could be your neighbor. It doesn't matter. But let's have fun with this. Let's use it as an opportunity to learn. Let's use it as the opportunity to coach each other up. And the person who was in the hot seat, that let's say you hear your voice for the first time, Chris, like the call you sent me, right? That you said it was a decent call, right? Let's say we would play that call from Tinashe, right? And Tinashe doesn't know that it's going to be her that's going to be played. And then what we do is we allow Tinashe to first be the first one to say, okay, so what do you think? How do you think that call went? And she's in front of her entire peers, in front of 60 agents. And it's like, oh gosh, I think I did good here. I was like, rate yourself. But all of our agents have a card to rate them. They have a number. Of course, a perfect 10 is the ultimate goal, but we know no one's perfect. So it's a fun activity. It's interactive. And we always pick more than one person. So it's not for one person to feel singled out. And then what is really cool is then you have their peers saying, hey, is there any positive feedback that you want to give back, or any constructive feedback that you want to give, that what you would have done a little different? And it's the agents coaching each other up. And it's such a powerful exercise. It's not intimidating. They feel excited about it. And ultimately, then they're clapping each other and they're like, oh, that was brutal, or oh, that was really great. And then they're high-fiving each other. But leverage this call recording to make it an interactive coaching experience. And like Justin said, it's like watching film, right, from a game, and going back and having the team coach the team up. So that is my experience, because I have to coach so many people at the same time, and leveraging this tool. And of course, we want to use AI to see, what are great calls. And we're obviously always trying to evolve, but that is a way where you can stimulate your culture while coaching your team up and letting the team coach each other up.